Hello everyone. Today we are going to enter into the third lesson of our social science, that is home. Okay, last class, previous video, we have seen that the changing of family. Family means there should be mother, father, and with your brothers and sisters, also sometimes grandparents, uncles, and aunts. Okay, so it was small family, then the day passes and it becomes a big family. Okay, that is the changes in the family. After some time, some people will go out and some people will come in. That is the changes is taking continuously in the families. Today we are going to enter about uh, we are going to study about home. Okay, so home means what? Home means what? Home is the first school for us. Okay, why and how? Let us see in this video. Okay, home is where we live with our father and mother. Okay, in a family, also in the at home, grandparents also, and uncles and aunts also. So home where we live with our, particularly with father and mother. Sometimes our grandparents also live with us. Okay, the family is a small unit which has its own religion, values, and cultural practices. What does it mean? Okay, within family, father, mother, and we are the children. We follow a particular religion, we follow a particular values, and we have the cultural practices also. And home for everyone is the first school where she or he learns. Means when you born in the family, immediately you are not at all going to school. So for sometimes you remain at home, your father and mother only teaches everything in the life, what to do and what not to do. Okay, so that is called first school. Home is the first school for us. Things learned at home help them to lead a good life later on. Okay, what are the things we learn from our parents, from our father and mother and the grandparents? It will help us to live a life, good life in the future, in the later. Children who are taught good lessons from home show good behavior towards everyone. Okay, if they are taught very well at home, they also behave when they go out with others. Children should be taught decent manners and how to behave in front of others. They should be taught how to use their knowledge and brains in the best possible way. And of course, they could be taught the responsibility towards the society and nation as well. Okay, so the basic values we need to learn from the home. What are the things? To respect others, to use our knowledge and brains, and how to behave in front of others. Okay, this will lead us to be responsible towards society and nation. So it is very true that home is the first school of a child. Okay, now here we see one girl called Pavitra shares about her family and experiences. Let us see that. My father does puja every morning. We eat together at night. My father always brings the same type of books and pens for me and my brother. He tells us to respect everyone and to help those who are weak. He distributes sweets to the children on festivals. We attend on village fair every year. Okay, so what her father does and how they live and how they eat at night and what the father brings for her family, and he tells what to do in life to respect and to help others. And when he comes back from the work, he also brings sweets and tells to distribute others. Okay, this is the lifestyle of the girl Pavitra. Now, when we read this, you have to think of your family also, what you will do, what your father will do, and what your father will do for you, and mother will do, and you what you do. Okay, and second one, then a girl is called Razia. Okay, see, she says about her experience. Friday is a holy day for us. On that day, my mother and I do namaz at home. My father and brother go to the mosque to participate in the namaz. We help the poor on the festival of Ramzan. My grandmother tells us to treat and respect everybody equally. My mother teaches me Arabic whenever she is free. That means Friday, what they do at her family. Friday, it is a holiday for Islam people. Okay, so she says, my mother and do will remain at home and do namaz at home, but my father and brother will go to the mosque. Okay, mosque. And we help the festival poor. And the grandmother also tells to treat and respect others. This is very good quality she learned from her grandmother. Okay, and mother tells and teaches Arabic language when she is free. This is her lifestyle. Thirdly, John. Okay, what he says about his family. Sunday is a holy day for us. Okay, for Christians, Sunday is a holy day. On that day, all the members of the family go to church and offer prayers. It is a holiday for mother and father. So we eat food together. My mother decorates the house, reads the Bible, and tells the stories whenever she is free. My father says that we should not quarrel with each other and should treat everyone as a friend. Understood? So he says, since Sunday is a holiday for everybody and also holiday, we will go together to the church, and after coming back, we will read the Bible, and mother will tell the stories whenever she is free, and father instructs him that not to quarrel with anybody and to treat everyone as a friend. So now you think of yourself. Okay, how many of they are there in your family and what they do, and in the holiday times or in the school day times from the morning till now, every day what you are doing. Okay, and some other special days, what are you doing? That is, you have to write it. Think of it, and I will give the homework at the last. Now, you have learned about the families of Pavitra, Ratsya, and John. Understood? Now, we have to remember that people of different religions have their own religious celebrations, but every religion stresses the importance of good behavior, like respecting elders, helping the poor, showing love and affection to all, and being friendly with all. Okay, so though we belong to different religions, all religions teach us the good behaviors. Any religion tells us to do bad things for others. Okay, every religion says that we should be lovable, we should be helpful, we should be affectionate with others. Understood? Right, here the time has come to do your work. Now write here about the celebration of your family. Okay, for example, if you are a Christian, you may celebrate Christmas, Easter, and the feast. Understood? And the Sundays especially. And if you are Islam or Muslim, you will celebrate Ramzan and other festivals you will celebrate very grandly. Okay, and Hindu also, Deepavali and many other festivals are there. If that during that festivals, what you will do? What are the rituals? What are the pujas you do at your home? That here you have to write it. Second question. How do the members of your family help each other in household work? What does it mean? Okay, if you are there, okay, you may help your mother to wash the vessels, to clean the rooms, and to wash the clothes. And your brother may be going out to buy the things, and your father and will help you to do all the homeworks. Your grandparents are there, what they will do? Okay, sometimes they help your mother also, sometimes they will help you also. Okay, so what are the activities you or your brother, what you do to your brother or brother will do to you? Father, mother, what they are doing for you, what in the household work, in the daily work at home. Third question. How do the elders want you to behave with friends and elders? Okay. For example, elders means what we can do? Our grandparents or our uncles and aunts. What they expect from others. Okay. From us. What they expect? We should be lovable. We should learn. We should study well. And we should do the homework well. And we have to behave with others nicely. We have to help. Isn't it? So, what and the very, very good behaviors we have to be, so that they will say, oh, you are very, very good child. Okay. So if you want to get the appreciation from the elders of your family, you have to behave nicely and you have to do the good behaviors. Okay. 3 questions are over. And write about the festivals celebrated in your family. Okay. Before also, first question was festivals, the common festivals. And in your family, you may celebrate the birthdays. Okay. Or the wedding anniversary of your parents. Understood? So that times, what you will do for the festival, what preparation you will do, whom you will call for the function, and what other rituals you will follow during that festivals in your family. Okay. Now, so we have said home is the first school. What we learn from our home, later it helps to do in the society. Now, here you see the picture, a doctor helps an old man. Okay, so she shares her experience, how she was brought up from her family. She says, my family helped me get higher education. I am now a doctor. Okay, so my father, mother helped me to study well. So now I have become a doctor. So what now she does? She serves as a doctor, not only to her family and also to others, to the society. Okay, she renders the service of a doctor to the sick people, towards ill people. Understood? Now, how did the higher education given by the family help the society? For her, parents made her to study as a doctor. Okay, so now you're studying, your parents are giving the education. When you grown up, they will give the higher education. Okay, how we are going to do service for the society? Okay, if you do the service that you have learned from your family and the sacrifice of your parents. Second, here, see the picture. A man helps the old people. Okay, so he says, in my childhood, I was influenced by my family members' service to elders. So now I am running an old age home. Okay, so he learned the good behavior to respect the elders, to help for the elders. So now he has grown up and he made an old age home. Whoever is isolated from their children, okay, those who are in old age, he brings them here and gives nice care, okay, in his old age home. Now, what is the question here? What inspired the man to run the old age home, which is useful to the society? What inspired? Okay, he says, I was influenced by my family members. That is service to the elders. Service to the elders, the quality he learned from his family. That now led him to do the service to the society to run the old age home. Understood? Now, third one, a woman pours out the water to the trees. Okay, she says, my mother looked after the trees and plants as her children. I was helping her. Even now, I plant trees in the field and water them. Understood? So, what quality she learned from her mother? Okay, her mother was very nicely taking care of the plants and the trees. Okay, she was voluntarily pouring out the water for the trees. Now it helped her to take care of the nature, to pour out the water to the trees in the fields. Understood? So what is the question? How did the imitation of mother's quality help the society and environment? Since she saw her mother was pouring out and taking care of the trees and plants, she also influenced by her mother, and now she is continuing the service towards the nature even now. And there will be many changes in the society as the values of the family change. Okay. Now we say the society has to change. Okay. To change the society, where we have to go? The family. You and me in the family have to change. If the family lives in good condition, the family teaches the good behaviors, automatically the society also changes. So that the family is a small unit of the society. Okay, so we can't expect the society has to change. Understood? If the family will change, society obviously will change. So you and me, we have to take care of the good behaviors to cultivate in our day-to-day life. For example, women are working in all the fields of life. Child marriage has been reduced. Education has guaranteed for the fundamental rights of every child. These are the changes has taken place in the society. Okay. So before the girl children will not study. Now they started to study because their parents are allowing their children to study so that they are also getting the education, and after that they work in the fields of life. Understood? Before, the child marriage was there. Now it is reduced. Who got the awareness? The parents has got the awareness not to get married in the young age. So that the value was taught in the family. Education has guaranteed. Okay, before parents were not having the awareness that our children should study. Now every parents are aware, if we are not at all study also, our children should study. So they got the awareness because of their sacrifice. Now because of their instructions, we are studying, we are going to school to learn. So when we become a big, we can serve the society. So education has come as a must and as the fundamental right of the every child. Understood? Now, know your elders and teachers and answer the following questions. Okay, you have to ask if you read the books, it is well and good. If you don't have book and you don't have the chance to read the book, you can ask your elders or the teachers. Okay, what are the questions? Which are the qualities and values Gandhiji learned from his family? Do you know who is Gandhiji? Okay, what he did for our country, India, isn't it? So he served to the society. He fought against to the slaves and towards the slavery, and he brought the independence. Okay, so to fight for the freedom, it helped so many values. It is not he cultivated when he was grown up. Okay, when he was at home, he learned from his parents. So what are the qualities he learned? Love others, persistence, resistance. That means to fight against the evil things. Okay, and learning from the mistakes. It is very, very important. Learning from mistakes. It does not mean that we should not make mistake. We can make mistake, but we have to learn from that, and we should not repeat after that. And truthfulness, hard work, respect, understanding, acceptance, appreciation, and compassion. Only these are the things. Also, and other qualities also. Now we will leave it with the 10 qualities of Gandhiji, which he learned from his family when he was young. And how did these values help him to reform the society? Okay, the qualities we have mentioned previously, how it helped him to reform the society. As we all know, he fought against the slavery from the British people. So resistance against the evil things. So whatever he saw in the society is not good, he was ready to fight for them. And acceptance, non-violence. Okay, non-violence means it is not with the gun or with war we have to fight. Okay, with silence also we can do our, we can acquire what we want. Okay, so because of the non-violence, it is appreciated by the whole world. Okay, so it is a very, very special quality we can see in the life of Gandhiji, and we can learn from him. And to work for his people. Okay, so he, what to say, he was working with the Gadi. Okay, how he found? He made the cotton cloths. He wore only cotton cloths, and advised to the people also to wear the only Indian products, not the foreign products. Okay, so from that we can learn how to fight without violence. Understood? Third question. What do you want to become when you grown up, and why? Okay, think of it. Okay, now you are in 4th standard. When you grow up, what you want to become? A doctor to serve for the society, or to the agriculture to take care of the nature, or to respect the elders to run the old age home, or to become an office to work in the office. Okay, or in the pilot, you will have the aim or goal in your life. What do you want to become and why? Okay, if you want to become a doctor, why you wanted to become a doctor? Or if you want to become a teacher, why you want to become a teacher? Okay, then you have to answer here for this question. How it helps the society? Okay, what education what you are getting now, how it is going to help the society? Okay, not only for you to earn money or to join in the job, it has to help for the society, for the family. Understood? So whatever you are studying now, whatever you are cultivating or developing your good behaviors, it has to help for you, for your family and your society. Now, a point that we have reached to listen for a story. Okay. Chandrana lost his way while coming from his village. He was tired. He wanted to take rest. He saw a house there and went near it. There was a boy at the door and he shouted, "Catch him! Rob the valuable from him." Okay. Chandrana, being afraid, started running and came near another house at the end of the road. There also was another boy who was standing at the door, saw Chandrana and said, "Please come in. Shall I give you a glass of water?" Chandrana drank water and left the house, thinking about the different behaviors of the boy. Now you think of which boy, kind of boy you want to be. Okay. First boy, he shouted because he had some experience. Maybe when he see the strangers, he thought that they come only to rob the things. Okay, or they will take away the things from the home. So he was very afraid. So he started to shout. And the other boy was very kind and he invited and served water. So which boy the Chandrana might have liked? First boy or the second boy? What kind of boy you want to be? Okay, here questions from the story. Why did the first boy say, "Catch him, rob the valuable things"? Guess and right. Okay, so he said, "Catch him." He was afraid that he will come and take away some of the valuable things from home. So that he shouted. And second question, whom do you think Chandrana liked between two boys? Okay, why? Okay, obviously you would say the answer, the second boy who was very kind and invited and served a glass of water. Okay, so because why? Because Chandrana liked him because he was accepted. He was accepted in his that home. So he liked, since the boy was very kind, very lovable and very respectable. So Chandrana would have liked the second boy. Okay, why did the two boys behave differently? Can you guess? We do not know. Okay, maybe from the family situation, so that we have learned. Okay, what are the behaviors we are doing? We learn from our home. Okay, so first boy might have learned to keep safe the things, not to enter anybody to his home. But the second boy might be taught by his parents that we should accept everybody and we should respect everybody. So these are the different values and behaviors we learned from home. So whatever they learned from home, they behaved, okay, that we saw in the story. Now, some of the general knowledge. Okay, do you know this? Okay, some general knowledge is very, very neat for us. Okay, Jains are the strict followers of non-violence, ahimsa, like Gandhiji. Okay, non-violence, ahimsa. We can see that in their food habit also. They eat vegetarian food only. They do not eat roots because the plant will die if roots are separated. So the lifestyle of Jains, those who are following the religion of Jainism. Okay, so they will eat only vegetarian. They will not eat the root because they thought if they take out the roots, the plant will die. They don't want to kill any living beings. Okay, and Major General Kariyappa of Kodagu was the first chief of armed forces of Free India. He was the first person to attain this highest position among two Indians. He learned values like discipline, courage, dedication, etc. from the family, especially from his father in his childhood. And it helped him to attain good position in his life. Okay, so the Major General Kariyappa of Kodagu was the first armed forces of Free India. He learned so many values from his family. It helped him when he was grown up. Okay, and thirdly, Mr. BGL Swami, son of famous poet D.V. Kauntappa, was a famous biotanist. Influence of his father's literary skill can be seen in the famous book of Hasiru Hannu. It is one of the important reference books for botany students. Okay, so he got the interest from his father to study the botany and to take care of the plants. Botany is nothing but studying about the plants and the trees. Okay, so these they learned from home. So once again, you go through all these lessons. Okay, and what are the questions are asked, you have to write. I will send the questions, you have to write it in your classwork note. Understood? Thank you so much for your patient listening. Thank you and God bless.